The Lakers entered the building. There was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Well, a chance to check out some stats for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
The starters for Utah. They've got Yusuf Nurkic. Kyle Anderson is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Keontae George, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 2 guard. And for Los Angeles, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's LaRavia in at the 4-man position. On paper, Clark, this is a mismatch, but the game is played on the floor.
I see where you're going with that, B.A., but I look at the talent disparity between these teams. It's wide and deep. It's a chasm. So I see no opportunity for any kind of surprise here.
Now here's Reeves. Really played well against Indiana in his last game. And here's George. Pass to Sensabaugh. Nurkic, a screen on Reeves. 5 on the clock. Down low. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
Now here's Doncic, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points, tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
B.A., he is so special, and the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
That's good from Doncic. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Doncic hits them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Markkanen. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Now Los Angeles with it. Here's James. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Here's George. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
And I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said, we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's LaRavia. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Reeves, the pass to Ayton. Outside Reeves. Clock at 6. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Markkanen. In transition, here come the Jazz. Up again. That shot, no good.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Outside Reeves. There's the triple. Fires in the triple.
Reeves can make you pay from deep, especially if you allow him to get comfortable and set.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Lakers. They're clinging on to the final playoff spot in the conference, trying to improve their position if possible. And, of course, there's Utah, far behind in the standings. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. George scanning the floor. Outside, Anderson. James with a steal. Now the Lakers moving it up. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Here's George. It's a 6-point game. It's stolen by James. And here's Reeves outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Here's Sensabaugh. 14 points for him last game against the Clippers.
And he brought the defense, secured 4 steals over the course of the game.
From deep, Reeves. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Jazz trail by 6. Anderson finds George. To win the cold spell. That shot off. Reeves with some nice D. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And this is game 1 of this 2-game mini-series, Clark. These are so interesting to watch.
They really are. They don't happen a lot, but they happen enough to not be uncommon in the NBA. And, you know, it's the same team. Familiarity is certainly part of it. So it's back to the basics and normal routine. Let's go get a dub and do the things we need to do to get one.
And he drops the first. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they had the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings. I just love the ball movement.
Now George. No made baskets yet. Pass to Anderson. He puts up a 3. He buries it from 3.
You can tell Anderson's put a lot of work into his shooting off the catch.
The Lakers lead by 3. Doncic passes to Ayton. Back to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's George. Following the score by the Lakers. Inside, here's Anderson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Anderson's got 5 points.
This is exactly where Anderson prefers to get his looks. Foul line down.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Smart looking around. Pass to LaRavia. To the paint. Here's Doncic. Again, the Lakers score.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. Collier, he's checked in for Utah. All right, let's take a glance at the rookies with the hot hand over the past 10 games. The fourth spot held by Isaiah Collier. Jazz trail by 5. Now here's George. No points so far. Nurkic with the ball. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Nurkic. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Anderson for 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Here's George. Markkanen with it. Markkanen with a screen on Hachimura. George outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Rui Hachimura. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
That's good from George.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
George hits them both. Here's Doncic. Give him 8 points now. Smart outside. Back to Doncic. Shot from the wing. Aiden, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Nurkic high post. Back to George. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Collier. Here's Markkanen. Utah with another miss. The Lakers lead by 5. Smart right side. It's hauled in by Collier. Utah has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Markkanen, the pass to Anderson. Back to Markkanen. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Impressive awareness from Markkanen. I mean, down on the block there, really good job of using his height to get his shots off.
The Lakers have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Pass to LaRavia from deep three-point land. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. They trail by 6. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And you know, some games you're plagued by false starts and slow momentum. You could tell they were getting frustrated.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 8 points now. Here's Collier, defended by Smart. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Here's Laravia. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And he knocks down the first one. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
Now here's Kessler. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. The 3, Collier drains the triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Doncic. Give him 8. From the arc. Rebounded by Mikhailuk.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Pass to Collier. Nurkic with the ball. Hachimura covering. Now here's Martin. Here's the 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And there's the call on Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. Ayton, he's checked in for the Lakers. Vincent comes in for Doncic. And a switch here also for Utah. Hendricks is checked in for Martin. The Lakers lead by 5. Vincent outside. On the wing, Hachimura. Six to shoot. Kicks it out to Smart. There's the 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Collier. 13 points in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Pass to Hendricks. Gets to the corner and hits it. Here's Vincent. Here's Connect. And here's Ayton. That one is off. Nurkic with some nice D. Here's Hendricks. Lays it up and banks it in. And now just a 1-point Laker lead.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And here's Vincent. No points yet. Pass to Connect. Ayton with a screen. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Los Angeles making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Love is checked in for Utah. Sensabaugh comes in for Hendricks. So he gets them both. Here's Collier, averaging around 5 points a game. Love, a screen on Smart. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession.
first in opponent shooting percentage, and they're top 5 in preventing points. They have a number of guys who can defend multiple positions, and they work well together as a unit.
And you got to commend the defensive effort. They are number 1 in opponent field goal percentage because they play for one another on this end and take pride in shutting down whoever they play. Now here's Smart. He's scoreless. And it's rejected. Ayton against Love. Kessler against Vanderbilt. Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to Kessler. Shot from 16. Rebound, the Lakers. Clark Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A., and working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
And he can't get the first one.
Yeah, you can sum up Rui Hachimura by calling him a pro's pro, a hard worker, and a guy that just continues to add value to his team.
And the second free throw is good.
When you think about it, they're trailing in part because they're giving away too many trips to the charity stripe.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are concerned, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
Here's Mikhailuk. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Love. He makes it from the left block.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. More 2K action in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Jazz trail by 4. On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. Sviatoslav Mikhailuk is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Collier, then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 2-guard spot. And it's Love missing. Pass to Connect. This one for 3. On target from range. Connect's got 5 points.
Good look from Hachimura there, feeding the open man.
The Jazz shooting just 38% for this game so far. Here's Collier, defended by Smart. Here's Sensabaugh, down to 5 on the shot clock. That three's off the mark. Now here's Smart. The D's right on him. Shoots over Collier. Smart passes to Vanderbilt. The 3 from Ayton. Utah grabs the miss. Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Love. Lets the 3 fly. And another miss by Utah.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And he gets that one. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Reeves is checked in for Vanderbilt. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
Here's Collier, defended by Smart. Pass to Kessler. Outside Love. Here's Sensabaugh. Here's Collier, defended by Smart. Utah with another miss.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
It's a one-on-one situation. The putback. And Reeves pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 9. And here's Connect outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Connect's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
Here's Collier. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And that one, good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Pass to Connect. From deep. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Smart has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Collier, defended by Smart. Here's Mikhailuk. Down low. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Now here's Smart. He's covered closely. Ayton, no good.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
The shot by Mikhailuk, no good. The Lakers lead by 11. To the right side. Smart up top. He's scoreless. And here's Connect outside. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4. Utah has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Mikhailuk. Outside Love. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
You know, as a big guy who can stretch the floor, Kevin Love has a lot of utility. I mean, guys who can make an impact down low and help you space the floor.
Oh, pow!
What a throwdown!
My Lord, the agility on that size. Aiden's on another level.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Here's Collier. Drives to the hoop. Williams from long range. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. So it's Los Angeles now. 9-point game. Now Reeves. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Now here's Smart. Tight defense on him. And And he gets the bucket. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Here's Collier, defended by Smart. Pass to Kessler. Vanderbilt against Love. 5 on the clock. Outside, Williams. Over Reeves. Williams misses. The Lakers lead by 11. Smart passes to James. The three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Williams on the wing. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Collier. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Outside Reeves. Smart left side. Shoots over Collier. And the shot falls short that time. Jazz trail by 9. Here's Niang. Luka Doncic is checked in for the Lakers. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Anderson comes in for Williams. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Ayton in the high post. Pass to Doncic. And there's the lob. Anderson pulls it down.
It would have been a sensational alley-oop finish. Tough to nail the timing of that long pass.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Kessler, no good on the free throw. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 9. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Pass to Kessler. Vanderbilt with the block. Reeves with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. Now Vanderbilt. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Shoots over George. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by James. Doncic has got 10.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
Here's George. Rebounded by the Lakers. And here's Reeves outside. And here's Doncic outside. Doncic delivers from range.
They're shooting the three extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Jazz trail by 14. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
George passes to Markkanen. Kessler a screen on James. Here's Markkanen. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Hayes with a screen on George. And here's Doncic outside. Rebound, Utah. Kessler's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to George. Back to Markkanen. Knocked loose. It's stolen by James. In transition. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 7 now in this quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Kessler, a screen on Doncic. George passes to Kessler. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. From deep, Reeves. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside, Nurkic. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Yeah, someone who has battled injuries. Great to see Yusuf Nurkic out there tonight.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. That one's off. Some changes for Los Angeles. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Larabia's subbed in for Vanderbilt. And Utah with a change here too. Sensaball's checked in. And he sinks the second. Here's Reeves. He's got 5. Pass to Doncic. Ayton, a screen on George. And he lobs it up to the rim. Ayton, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Sensaball, guarded by Doncic. Nurkic, a screen on Doncic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Los Angeles leading by 13. Now here's Doncic. He's got 15. The drive by Reeves. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
Markkanen, that one a little long.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Into the lane. Here's Larabia. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists in the game. .136 left in the first half of this game. Doncic against George. Pass to Markkanen. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. And here's Doncic outside. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
We typically see Doncic operating from the top of the floor. A little different to see him doing work from the corner.
1:06 left in the second quarter. George against Doncic. George with it. Six on the shot clock. Outside, Anderson. Over James. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Anderson's got 7.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. guys like George, they move the ball.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
Pass to Anderson. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And here's Doncic. From downtown. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's Nurkic with 2 seconds left. No good at the rim. And so it's Los Angeles with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
I remember in 1993, you winning that award, Shaq, mainly because you should have won that championship that year, those darn Supersonics.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Jazz.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Jazz trail by 16. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's LaRavia in at the 4 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's George. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Doncic. First free throw is good. George hits them both. Los Angeles leading by 14. James outside. Here's LaRavia. It's guarded by Markkanen. From deep, here's Doncic. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
George against Doncic. George outside. Here's Anderson. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 4th assist with that last one. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Doncic on the wing. George defending. Pass to James. Here's Laravia. Off the mark there with a 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's covered by Reeves. Inside. It's stolen by James. Now here's Reeves. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Hey, we know it's hard to score in this league. Reeves knows that too. That's why he wants to score in transition whenever he can.
And we've got a moment here to show you this season's most aggressive defensive teams. The Lakers in 5th.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. 17-point game. Pass to Nurkic. Outside, Anderson. Back to Nurkic. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Nurkic has got 6.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
James against Anderson. Pass to George. Here's Sensabaugh. Nurkic, a screen on Reeves. Sensabaugh. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 5 assists in the game.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Reeves. Laravia passes to James. Pure from 3-point range. 5 points in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And here's George. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. And Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
D.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. He got him. No doubt that's a foul, and it's going to be a transition take foul. Well, we've seen him miss a couple from the line. He's 2 for 4 so far.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
James deciding where to go with it. Ayton, a screen on Anderson. Pass to Reeves. Now here's Doncic. And again, the Lakers, no good. Here's Sensabaugh. He has 6. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Sensabaugh's got 8.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
George against Doncic. Ayton, a screen on George. And here's Doncic outside. The Lakers with another miss.
He's been off this whole period. unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's Sensabaugh. Drops in the layup for 2. Sensabaugh's got 6 in the quarter.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
The Lakers lead by 13. Doncic outside. Here's Laravia. He's got 7. And a missed layup.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Markkanen against Reeves. Markkanen, the pass to Anderson. And here's George. Pass to Markkanen. 5 to shoot. Over Reeves. And again, it's Utah.
They've come into the second half with a renewed focus at the offensive end. Put in a lot of work and effort into it. Let's see if they can sustain it.
Ayton, a screen on Anderson. Anderson against James. Laravia passes to Ayton. 3-pointer. He drops it from range. 10 points for him.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Markkanen outside. Anderson with a screen. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix. And with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
I appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. The first free throw is good, and for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists, so just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
That one's no good.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or to become alarmed about it.
And he makes a first.
Reeves went from undrafted to being a starting caliber player in this league. You do not see that often.
And so Reeves nails both of them. And it's Utah with the ball. Down by 15. George against Doncic. Pass to Anderson. Oh, he tries a three. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 6 assists in the game.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Ayton, a screen on George. From deep, here's Doncic. And the three-pointer goes. Doncic has got 7 now in this quarter.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Pass to Anderson. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off a transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Pass to Smart. Here's Laravia. He's covered by Kessler. Oh, and the jam by Ayton. And he's now got the double-double.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. Los Angeles leading by 16. James outside. Doncic on the wing. He's got 25. Smart outside. And he lobs it up top. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last.
And they're one of the better rebounding teams in the league. Top 10 in the NBA on the boards. Their bigs have used their length to seal the glass.
And you got to commend the defensive effort. They are #1 in opponent field goal percentage because they play for one another on this end and take pride in shutting down whoever they play. Mikhailuk's checked in for Utah. Anderson against James. Anderson can't get it to go. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 16-point lead. And the 3 off target. Utah has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Collier. And it's Laravia with a rebound. The Lakers have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. And they get it back.
Showing off the timing and awareness defensively. Better think twice before challenging Nurkic. No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
This is his 5th trip to the free throw line. The first one falls. Love is checked in for Utah. Doncic hits them both. Jazz trail by 18. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Let's go with a 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Laravia's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Doncic, defended by Nurkic. Takes a step back. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen. They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
Hey, when they get chances at the line, they make you pay. Their free throws have helped support this lead.
And it's Utah with the ball. Here's Collier. He's got 6. Nurkic high post. Pass to Kessler. There's a screen by Love. Kessler with it. Picked up by James. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on LeBron James. And he knocks down the first one. And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Doncic. That's 29 for him. Hachimura outside. Over Love. And it's Hachimura missing. Jazz trail by 18. All right, let's bring up the rookie leaderboard now to see which point guards made an impact on the boards this past month. #1, Luka Doncic.
Amazing. I mean, owning the glass isn't something a point guard typically does, but he's been special in that area.
Yeah, in addition to the work he does on the perimeter, he's more than willing to get his nose in there and get his hands dirty in getting after rebounds and loose balls. And I think that's why so many folks around the league can't say enough good things about him.
Connects checked in for the Lakers. To the paint. Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
And that's just terrific body control by Ayton, setting a solid pick and then quickly getting himself open.
Here's Collier. 6 points for him. Pass to Mikhailuk. Down low. Stolen by Ayton. Here we go, one-on-one. And here's Doncic outside. Utah grabs the miss. Now Love. Here's Mikhailuk. Pass to Kessler. Shot clock at 6. Here's Collier. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Collier's got 8. .149 left in the third quarter. The Lakers lead by 16. Doncic passes to Smart. Takes a 3. Doncic, no good. The Jazz have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. To the inside. Here's Nurkic. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Connect.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. He was still sliding right there.
And he drops the first. Vanderbilt's checked in for Smart. Niang, he's checked in for Utah. So hits one and misses one at the line. Jazz trail by 17. Here's Mikhailuk. Hachimura with a rebound.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Here's Connect, defended by Niang. Doncic outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Launches a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Niang. The 3 hits the trifecta.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Now here's Doncic. That's 29 for him. The 3. Love grabs the miss. Love's got 5 rebounds in the game. Mikhailuk, the pass to Love. Here's Collier, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. And here's Niang. Puts up a 3. No luck on that one. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Los Angeles leading by 17. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So the Utah 5 right now. We've got Kevin Love, Collier is out there with Sviatoslav Mikhailuk. Then there's George Niang, and it's Kessler in at the 5, down low.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoy sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
Jazz trail by 19. Here's Collier. Pass to Love. Over Hachimura. And it's Love missing. It's James with the drive. Left side Reeves. Vanderbilt, a screen on Love to the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Pass to Love. Here's Collier, defended by Smart. Clock at 6. Inside. Here's Love. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Smart finds James. Hachimura with the ball. Back to James. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Hachimura from long range. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Collier. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Mikhailuk from outside the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now here's Hachimura. Over Love. Kessler with a rebound. Jazz trail by 18. On the take. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here. Utah making a switch here. Martin's checked in.
One shot.
Los Angeles leading by 15. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
You know, he recognized his players were fatigued and needed to catch their breath. Those guys were cooked out there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Pass to Hachimura. Smart with the ball. James outside. Shot clock at 5. Hachimura from long range gets the 3 ball to go. Hachimura's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not a bad option at all for them. Hachimura from the corner.
Jazz trail by 18. Outside Love. Fires from deep. Drains the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Hachimura. James outside. Outside Vanderbilt. Over Kessler. Vanderbilt, no good.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
And here's Martin. Pass to Collier. There's the triple. And Reeves pulls it down.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Smart for three. Offensive board. Vanderbilt. And the layup falls.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Right side Love. The three is up. Connects from downtown.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Pass to Hachimura. The three ball. Utah grabs the miss.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Here's Collier, guarded by Vanderbilt. Here's Collier. Outside for Love. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. The shot no good. Love with the defensive effort. Jazz trail by 14. Pass to Collier. Tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Laravia's checked in for Vanderbilt. And Utah with a change here, too. Markkanen's checked in for Niang. Los Angeles leading by 14. Smart outside. Now James. Now Hachimura. He's covered by Kessler. Hachimura against Kessler. 6 to shoot. Laravia passes to Smart. From deep. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot. Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Some changes for Los Angeles. DeAndre Ayton comes in for LeBron. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Reeves. George a screen on Smart. Back to George. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Connects checked in for Los Angeles. George hits them both. And the Lakers have possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Doncic passes to Laravia. There's a screen. And here's Connect outside. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
Savvy play that time by Anderson. Staying in his shot and able to draw the foul.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Anderson.
Here in the second half, they have definitely made free throw making look easy.
And Los Angeles making a change here. James is checked in. He's off on the second.
You know, one of the things about Kyle Anderson that's so valuable is his versatility. I mean, he's somebody this team can rely on to chip in and make a difference out there in a lot of different categories.
Los Angeles leading by 12. Pass to connect. Here's Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Utah. Nurkic is... It's Anderson on the wing. Check by James. Utah with another miss. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. And here's Connect outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. And the Lakers lead by 15.
You know, he could have tried to force a shot there, but that's not him. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Jacks up a three. And there's the call on Yusuf Nurkic. That's his third foul so far.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Doncic passes to Ayton. Here's Laravia. No good with the triple.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Pass to Markkanen. Launches it. The Lakers with a rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Doncic with it. Guarded now by George. Now here's Ayton. Back to Doncic. Here's Laravia. Outside Reeves. Wide open. Drained it for 2 points.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Markkanen, the pass to George. Up and over Doncic. George's shot is off.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Oh, George with a steal. To the left wing. Here's Sensabaugh. Off target from three-point range. The Lakers lead by 14. And stolen by Markkanen. There's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
You're putting the fin in finish. What a slam by Markkanen.
So it's Los Angeles now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Outside Reeves. Here's Laravia. Pass to Reeves. Doncic with it. For three. Knocks down the triple. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Jazz trail by 15. George with it. Now Doncic defending.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
Well, Los Angeles shooting right below 40% here in the fourth. James outside. Back to Doncic. Throws it up high. And Ayton with the stuff.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Utah with the ball. Down by 15. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Doncic.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. The Lakers lead by 14. The three is up. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 16th rebound on the night. Anderson against Reeves. Anderson passes to Markkanen. Nurkic, a screen on James. Markkanen just bullies his way in. Lauri Markkanen.
Some real toughness from Markkanen. Powers through the contact, then has the focus and touch to finish.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Doncic's shot is good.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Nice shot by George.
And just muscling it in. George, very aggressive.
.152 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's good from Doncic. Doncic hits them both. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. 15-point game. Pass to Nurkic. Oh, from deep. Rebound, the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Outside Reeves. Beyond the arc. They get it again. Here's Ayton. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Jazz trail by 15.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Lakers.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
You know, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Smart's checked in. Fires in the triple. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
To the middle. Here's Doncic. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Doncic has got 40 points. Pass to Kessler. Niang, left side. Over connect. And counted from 19 feet away. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Now Hachimura. Doncic outside. Just 5 on the clock. Has to connect. Releases. Kessler with a rebound. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Luka, yes, another victory for you, but the games will keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
Well, you put together a full game tonight, and it paid off, guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Luka Doncic.